I'm here in Trieste for this format. The local artist is present. This is the number 12, and today we have the pleasure to meet an artist, Marta Bevilacqua. Welcome to our format, and I'd like to thank you who had this idea to make this very interesting project, so CREA, Innovazione Creativa, and we are today talking thanks to PlanTS Prod, Valeria Castellaneta and Elisabetta Pisaro, and this project is an important part of PISUS, and the guys who are helping us are Collab, and we have to thank also Casa dell'Arte, Federica Purgatori, because these artists that we meet in Trieste are always very interesting, and today I'm very happy to have you, Marta. Thank you. And so Marta is a choreographer, a dancer. She's from Maniago, she lives in Udine, and she studied in Venice with Caroline Carlson at Accademia Isola Danza, but to me and she works now with Area. She's the main partner. Yeah. You work with them, so you are a part of them. Yes, it's your company. But what is for me very interesting about Marta, and it's the first question we would like to ask you today, and would like you to talk us about your studies and your degree in philosophy and not verbal communication. So Marta is a dancer and choreographer, but she has also this very interesting other part of her life, and somehow she managed to merge them and to work with these both things in your life. So how do you combine your theoretical studies and body language and dance in your work, Marta?
Yes, thank you so much for this question. And yes, it's true, my attitude is to mix together philosophy and dance. I am graduated in philosophy. I was studying with Umberto Galimberti, and he's a philosopher that combines very well body and intellectual things, intellectual theory, and studying his theory, I really realized that I have to do something special in my life with art. So, as many girls, I study dance a lot, but I need to combine, to mix together those two elements, because the academical part was for me a little bit dusty, you know.
Yes.
There was a moment in which I could really work in university, and I am graduated in philosophy. I attended this master in communication and non-verbal language, especially in performance. But at the end, I really realized that I would like to express my concept and to rewrite maybe the philosophical history with body, and that's why I try to decline to rewrite theory with dance, with this special language that could arrive to people much more than a frontal lesson.
Yes. Okay, thank you. And instead, let's talk about another project you had. One of your last is Ruedis. We had the chance to see this project in Cividale and Gorizia lately, and this is maybe an occasion where you did not get the myth, but the mythology, but another kind of subject.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
So it was the First World War, and this had a mixture of dance, but also Commedia dell'Arte. You thought that you had to create, to touch again something you studied, and that sometimes in dance you didn't use very much, so like this artisti di strada things that you have to do. So can you tell us more about this project? The time you made it also here in Trieste,
Yes.
at the Diego d'Enrico Museum. Okay, so.
Yeah, this project called These Whales Across the Border.
Yes.
This is, I think, the right translation. Yes, it's a strange project because it's a little bit disconnected apparently from mythological and philosophical themes, but we need, all the company need, and even if the project is, I signed the project,
Yes,
but
of course.
so it's really a complex work, a collective work, and we decided to study our history and to create a different project to study the local theme, but also our history. So we grow up in this region, and last year we bring the occasion, the opportunity to study, to create a great project, a urban project, and to stay in contact with people. Radis is itinerant show.
Yes.
Is composed of 4 scenes, and the particularity of the project is that we are in bicycle.
Yes.
We are 6 dancers and 3 musicians. And an artist very important of this project is Elena Tammaro, that she lives in Trieste, and she created together with us the concept of the project. So it's not just an historical celebration, but is focus on futurism culture. So we try to have a reflection around dynamism, the spirit of war, heroism, patriotism, all of these interesting things that could have also a bad side. And so this project is also a chance for us to dance together, because Area is a company that is
It was born a long time ago.
yes,
right?
sure. So we have
20 years ago.
20 years ago.
Long
so
story together.
we have a long story. We have a lot of moments, up, down, and like this sometimes. And this moment was very powerful for us. There were a lot of energy, and we create a great team. In this project take part also 3 musicians. One of those is Gabriele Cancelli, he lives in Trieste too. And we try to make a link, to take a bridge between Italy and Slovenia, and that's it. And not tomorrow, the day after, it will be the 28th date. So,
yes.
so this project was born in last year, and we have made a lot of.
Okay,
this is the second tour, so we are really proud of this, and it's a kind of exception in Italy to do.
It is indeed great, and this gives me the opportunity to ask you about how you how the body presence of an artist, of a musician, or in this kind of performance change in relation to a city landscape. So you made 28 times this show, and it helps. Sometimes it's a problem. It's scary. It's what happened and everything. Yes.
We did it in every atmospherical conditions, so rain, windy, cloudy, and sunny. Hot. So it's very, it's really performing. Yeah, but Roberto Cocconi, that is my father in art, in dance art. Always say that we need to connect our body to architecture, to landscape, and to stay in the condition that the scenery offer to dance. So sometimes, in general, our ethic believes in adaptation. Can I say this?
I think for me you can.
Yeah,
Yes.
we have to be liquid and not to be afraid of the place and whatever. So we have to use world and combine our language with architecture.
And also you had this international career. So in your experience in national and international urban festival, you had this support, or sometimes you feel that this was something that helped in specific works, the support of yes, okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Yes. Yeah. So I think that our the way in which we create site-specific work is a site-specific work.
Yes.
So
Every time.
we don't want to find the good place, the polite place, but we really would like to perform something new each time. And in some festival we could, in some we couldn't, because urban dance is different from, for example, 10 years ago. So we started to create a dance show in 1998. So we use light and we create great scenery and very mystic for the audience. And today is quite different. No light, just sound, and a little bit different.
Okay.
But we resist.
Yes, you do. I know you will. You do, and you will do. Okay, and so this your audience, the people you meet in the making urban dance, urban project, how performing with adults and children and your audience very close, how this relation, how this interaction with people change and help or not your performance, your art. This is something you can control.
Yeah,
of course.
sure.
So this is interesting.
I think that an urban artist needs to be very clear with the company, with the artist, with the staff, and with the organization too, where the public could stay, what is the right front, and so you have to, how can I say,
Think it in advance.
you have to think in advance what could be happen.
Yes. Okay.
And so you have to be
prepared.
you have to be prepared, and the experience could help you.
Yes.
But sometimes this great machine doesn't work, and so we have a lot of surprising time, and you have to include in your performance that dog, children, the family, the mother that go inside, stay with the dancer, dance too. And so we have something like this. We have also car parked where noises, but we have to include all of this, all of these things.
Yes, because you told me that the theater is a safe place,
yes,
and
sure.
So you are reassured that you are performing a theater, but these kind of things, I think you somehow you enjoy.
Yes, I
it's
enjoy
a part
it.
you enjoy, and
I enjoy it because I could see in audience eyes that they are seeing something new. Not that I do something new, but I create a new scenery. So you are in the same place, you are over there, you see this library every day, and if one day you see one person inside the library is different. So we do this, we do something, a little miracle, to change the
reality. Yes.
To change the attitude. And this is for us the more important thing with audience. And we prefer to be happy. We prefer to stay in contact with the audience. We don't like too much to use people in our work, but we think a lot of.
Okay, thank you. I think that now I would like you just step off a train, right? You were you travel a lot. You were now in Genova, but before Genova you were in Civitanova, and I would try to ask you how this last experience, what did it mean to you? What happened in Civitanova Market, this residency, and this work on this Narciso Io, this new project you have? How was it? How this kind of experience of yours in other cities, in other places, of course, helps you and new site and